Mike, any thoughts so far about the division of labor and the who will start in goal tonight?
The kids, I think Bebo's starting in net. All we're trying to do is not double up guys as much as we possibly can, just because with the split squad game and the back-to-back, so we got to get through here. And we've done pretty good. We don't seem to be beat up that much, knock on wood here.
Martin Morency is a player we don't know too much about on this side. You talked about him a bit and pairing him with Polak.
Well, I just thought he got better as the game went on last night. He's a big guy with skill, can skate. He's got to get more involved in the game and be more confident. That's like a lot of players. They're searching for confidence all the time. It's a hard league that way, and so he's got to find his game.
Where do you think Jake Gardner can improve?
Well, I just think he's going to improve all over. It's like all players. He wants to get better for sure, but I've been impressed with him. He's got a skill set for sure, skating, passing the puck, and shooting. We're going to help him be a better player, quicker defensively, so he doesn't have to spend as much time in his own zone, and just his pivots so he can turn and play the rush better, little things like that. But I've been impressed with him. I thought he was fine last night.
There's been a lot of miles traveled between then and now, but do you remember much about Parenteau from your days in Anaheim when he first showed up there?
Yeah, I mean, when we drafted him, I never thought he'd play a day in the National Hockey League. You know, when I first saw him, just with the way he skated at that time, but it just goes to show you when you're real determined and you work hard. You know, he's forged himself a good career here, and he seems to be real hungry to prove everybody wrong the last couple of years, so that's good for us.
What's the most difficult thing for the Marlies when they're trying to transition to the next level? Is there one aspect? What? Is there one aspect of the game that's difficult for the?
The Marlies. So yeah.
No, for like the Nylanders, the Marners, the captains. Like, what's the most difficult part for the young guys?
Well, they got to take someone's job. So if you're a top 6 type forward, you got to take a top 6 type job, or you got to learn to do something else. And so, you know, it's just a process. I thought he was real good last night. I thought he generated lots of offense. You know, he's got a lot to learn, but he's a good kid and he's trying hard.
I know you haven't coached it yet, but what do you make of the 3-on-3 and the possibilities as a coach you have of devising strategy for a 3-on-3?
Yeah, I mean, I think that you better change lines well. You better get people off the ice when they're still fresh, and you want to score on your chances because the puck's going to go the other way, but we'll see in the next little bit.
Mike, do you think your system might take some of the pressure off some of the younger defensemen like Gardner and Riley?
Well, you know, in the end, it isn't about system or structure. In the end, it's about all believing you can help one another out and play together. But I think as a unit of 5, you're better than by yourself, so we're going to try to play together.
Do you expect to make some cuts tomorrow?
Yeah, that's a real good question. I have no idea. We got so many players here. I've hardly talked to Lou one time, so I'm hoping that after the game tonight on the flight home, we'll get a chance to do that.